measured force, bite force, in terms of PSI, pounds per square inch. This is a square inch. Put teeth on that, and we bear down heavy, heavy, heavy. I have a bulldog at home. His name's Grizzly. He can do about 400 PSI, 400 pounds piled on this little thing here, okay? I think you're kind of with me. Grizzly's got a lot of bite force when he wants to chow into something. Now, you know what these guys can do? That's about 700 PSI. The alligator, 3,000. A ton and a half of pressure on a square inch with teeth. It's a monster. It's a dinosaur, practically speaking. Not really, but it could be. It's unbelievable. Now, in addition to that, it's got a tail. It's 2/3 the length of the body. It has lunging ability. It moves like lightning in the water. And how they hunt is they are sitting in the water with just the eyes and the snoot showing. Okay. Anything that walks, crawls, swims, or flies gets close, boom. That fast. Catch fish, small birds. They like small things. Okay. They're not interested in a big hassle. They don't want to get into a big fight. They like small bite-sized chunks. They can get down, crush, kill, swallow. They go for the kill shot with that big mouth and that tail. Hit it, kill it instantly, or crush it to death right now and swallow it. All right, now, that mouth and also is very gentle. That's the mama alligator. She can gently cradle little babies in her mouth and drop them in the lake or the water after they've hatched. Speaking of hatching, alligators are more closely related to birds than they are anything else, anatomically, biologically. Lunging, I told you about the lunging in the tail. Pretty good, huh? Pretty athletic. Let's say they get tired of eating small stuff. I'm sick of these birds. I'm the same old fish. I'm gonna go out and get something big. So they go out. More material for later. Full-size deer, they can take hogs right off the bank. It's like getting hit by a car with teeth. They weigh 1,500 pounds, some of them. Wham! That's about a 16-foot alligator, probably go 1,400 pounds conservatively. They grab hold of the prey and they shake it to death if they can. If not, they get in a panic. They begin this violent rotation. And they try to tear off a piece or kill it and drag it in the water ultimately and drown it. And then save it for later. Have some friends over for dinner. No, they stuff it under a log somewhere and they keep it for later. Any questions? I don't want to talk you to death here. I have lots of information about alligators. You know, their metabolism, their breeding, and all that stuff, alligator talk. No questions? I got a question. What's the difference between an alligator and a crocodile? Everybody, I always get this question, so I'm ready. Okay? Alligator, smooth contoured jaw, rounded snout. Plenty of places to park those teeth. Crocodile, not so. Also, crocodiles are found more in other places besides the United States and China, where alligators are. Crocodiles are all over the world. South Africa, Africa, India, and they are man-eaters. Alligators, not so much. You got to be nervous when there's an alligator around, but they're not going to stalk you necessarily. You're not natural prey for them. Crocodiles, the Nile crocodile, the Indo-Pacific crocodile, very, 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 very dangerous. Here's one running. They can run about 10 miles an hour.
Upside down?
They can they can swim about 20 miles an hour. Okay? All right. Any questions?
Have you ever had any eggs here? Or?
Yeah, here in the next couple of months, we're going to have some eggs. Probably not in this area. See, this isn't all there is to the Everglades. That's one reason I have this satellite shot, to show you there's other regions. This is the Sawgrass Prairie Marsh. The water flows out of Lake Okeechobee down into this water conservation area. The Everglades is divided up into agricultural, swamp, Big Cypress Swamp, suburbia to the east. You can see the Sawgrass Mall from here. Well, not from right here, but suburbia is right on top of us. In fact, the alligators' habitat has become our backyard. We have a lot of trouble with alligators back in when we built over their habitat. You're sitting right here where that little white speck is. The state is divided up like that. We've got Big Cypress to the west of us, Everglades National Park to the south, and then we're in this conservation area. This is where a lot of the pollution comes from, as well as this down into the lake. Water flows southwest into the marine environment of the Florida Bay. Now, if we took this old bus and headed west about 30 or 40 miles, we come into a whole different habitat. Hard, subtropical hardwood islands. And then we have to park this boat to go into the swamp with a swamp buggy. Big monster truck. We're going down trails that look kind of like this. Whole different kind of wildlife. So this ain't all there is to it. There's lots of this. I could put you to sleep in an hour riding through this stuff. It never ends. Then you go down to Everglades National Park to the mangrove forest. It'll look a lot like this. And inside of a mangrove looks like that. Not a very hospitable place, but that's a lot of, in fact, I just got this information about the parks in Florida, Everglades National Park. Man, you got to go there. See Florida and the wetlands in the Everglades, you got to go on safari, because this area is vast. It's as vast as the Serengeti is in Africa. It's just as big. There's more sections to it. So you've got Everglades National Park, you've got Big Cypress National Preserve. So you can go see some stuff and how it changes and appreciate it. All right, I'm done talking for now, unless you got questions. I got plenty more material for later, if we have it later. I got one last, well, I got a couple other spots to try for alligators.
Can we go see the one that they found over there?
Yeah. That was one of the reasons I was trying to hurry. I think he did find
Yeah,
one.
they said we got one when they pulled us over
He
there.
found the one that